Hey guys, wanted to bring you another NBA video on. Well, this is regarding day 2 of the NBA free agency and some of the big notes and things that we got to take away from today. LaMarcus Aldridge is a forgiving man. He gave the Los Angeles Lakers a second chance on pitching to him. Dwayne Wade got his 1-year, $20 million deal so he could re-enter when the cap goes up, and this kind of makes up a little bit of the money that he lost, so it definitely helps both sides, and this was a good compromise in that sense. But it could be a big risk, because if there's a devastation on his injury or any type of injury, then that could jeopardize his long-term deal that he wanted. So that's something he needs to consider, but it's already signed and it's a done deal. Another thing is that LaMarcus Aldridge is taking all types of meeting, even teams that you would think don't even have a chance. I don't understand why he is taking a meeting with the Miami Heat, because they don't have any cap room with all the money that they spent. And also Chris Bosh is the guy that plays almost the same position as you, unless you're thinking Chris Bosh is going to be playing the 5 now. So, because LaMarcus Aldridge made it clear he does not want to play the 5. So that's something that you gotta be thinking about. Tim Duncan says he's going to be coming back with them. Let's see. Here's another thing. Mavs agree with Wes Matthews. So that's the other thing. Now you gotta think about. Why did the Sacramento Kings make that ridiculous trade yesterday then, if that's the case? They were supposedly going for 3, I guess you could say second tier free agency. They lost out on Wes Matthews to the Mavs, looks like. They lost to Monte Ellis to Indiana Pacers, and it sounds like the only person out there that they could target is Rajon Rondo. And so I don't even think Rondo really wants to go there, so that's kind of odd how they're doing this. But I don't know. They already had $9 million cap to start off with, and it's not like they were dying to or knew they had agreement with anybody. So at first, yeah, if they were able to maybe get 2 out of 3, okay, maybe. But it's a deep West. It's really tough. And I don't see how that would have made sense for Sacramento Kings. I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully they're going to start turning around, because the Kings used to be a tough place to play at. Now it's like not a destination, obviously, for the Kings. And then they also have, I've read this recently too, because actually I think a couple months ago, when the NFL free agency opened up and Oakland Raiders were striking out, was that California teams have it tough because they have one of the highest income tax bracket, and then property tax, and then properties out here are very expensive. So that's one reason why they might not be getting the players, and it's not very lucrative place, because Sacramento is not the Bay Area or Southern California. So that's another thing that's going against them. So yeah, I thought another thing that was interesting with day 2 was Greg Monroe. That is kind of a shocker, because for me, I thought I didn't hear him being tied to the Milwaukee Bucks, and for him to sign with the Milwaukee Bucks over the New York Knicks, that tells you a lot. That a lot of teams don't see the Milwaukee or the Knicks being a contender, and same for the Lakers. Looks like they're striking out again on day 2. Unless they do a better pitch with LaMarcus Aldridge. But other than that, I don't see how that's possible. Aaron Follow signed with the Knicks. Pretty good deal, though. $8 million. That's a good deal for the Knicks. So, but the Knicks still has a lot of work to do. And, I mean, my pitch to LaMarcus Aldridge would have been, hey, you're going to be playing with Melo, and then you're going to be playing also with a young rookie, and this is New York, so also this is the East. The East is very weak. We could probably get into the playoffs a lot easier than the West. So for you to go to the West, it's going to be tough. And you have Phil Jackson that supposedly knows what it takes to win a championship. So if LaMarcus Aldridge could buy into that, that would have made things a lot easier for them, and probably bring in some other players that way, because now you got big two that way, unless you don't count Melo that sense. So go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe on what you thought of day 2. A lot of interesting moves today, and some telling about other teams. So yeah, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks.